Hey everyone and welcome back to some more XCOM 2 Legacy operations. So, we are on mission 3 of the Lazarus Project, and our objective is to destroy the siege cannon, back here. We got 2 mimic beacons, one on Bradford and one on Jane. We also got Shadow Strike on both, so that will come in handy, I'm sure. And we got a little bit of high ground up here. Maybe we should move in that general direction. Well, first, let's scout ahead with our Reaper, while moving towards the high ground, I guess. Yeah, we got a group right here. Trooper, Officer, Shield Bearer, and Lancer. Okay. Well, we could get them on the next turn. I don't think I want to attack right now. Yeah, I think I'd rather wait until the next turn. That will be safer. But let's move as close as we can. With Shadow Strike, that will basically be a guaranteed crit. And we got Talon rounds as well. So what about Jane? Right here? That should be okay. And again, I want to move towards the high ground.
10-4.
Sounds good. Solomon, same story. And Shen, back here. That will do. Okay, that's fine.
Moving out.
We'll ambush them on the next turn.
I considered the possibility that we might be walking into an elaborate trap, but Advent had provided a prime target whether it was a setup or not. Letting it go wasn't an option at this point.
So we could overwatch from the high ground, but then I won't have any cover. Probably not a great idea. No, not really. Best if we stay down here. I like having cover, imagine that. We will overwatch with Shen. And then let's kill the Lancer, shall we? That is the most dangerous enemy in this group. Technically, it would be better to hit the officer to maximize their damage. But we don't know where exactly the Lancer will move. Okay, fine, let's hit the officer. Here, 11 damage. We almost killed the officer with that. Okay. So now, hopefully, Shen will hit someone. I don't really care who. Here, we killed the officer. Yeah, I'll take it. Well done. Now, what about Jane? We got spotted. Yeah, that's okay. We lost Shadow Strike, but oh well. I can live with that. We can flank the Trooper. Yeah, now the Lancer is all the way in the back. That is a bit of a problem. Not too happy about that. We can still probably kill him. There's a decent chance. See, I'm not close enough with Solomon, unfortunately. What's Jane's chance to hit the Lancer? 47. I could throw a grenade instead.
Here, catch.
Let's go for the safe option and throw the grenade. Then we can finish him off with Igor. Sounds good to me. From the high ground. And then we can still try to kill the Trooper. Down he goes. Will we get revealed? No, we are fine. Okay, good. So that leaves us with Solomon. Well, we won't do 8 damage unless we get a crit. It might be best to attack the Shield Bearer, actually. That will make it easier to finish him off on the next turn. And it will also be a little bit safer, because we won't reveal any fog. Here, that will do. Now, someone might get hit by the Trooper, but I can live with that. So the Shield Bearer will use the shield. And let's see what the Trooper is going to do. Well, shoot someone. Oh, he didn't even hit us. Okay, good.
Getting a little too close here.
If we had had time to plan out something a little more subtle, Shen probably could have rigged
Subtle
the
is
cannon's
overrated,
power
Bradford.
source to overload once they eventually tried to use it. In this case, we always had our faithful X4 to fall back on.
So let's hit the shield bearer in the face with a shotgun. That might even kill him, actually. Let's find out. 80% chance to crit. We got him. Nice one. And then we can kill the trooper. Can we get +1 focus? That would be nice. Yes, we can. We just need to do some damage to him first. And let's move to the high ground, shall we? Over here. Then we'll take a shot. And then we can get our focus. Sounds good. Alright, go for it. Bye-bye. That's +1 focus. Good start so far. So, send Bradford to the high ground. And we can scout ahead with our Reaper. Let's go find some more enemies, shall we? Well, here we go. 2 groups right next to each other. Okay. That's a lot of enemies. And 2 berserkers. These are some really nasty groups right there. Okay. I guess we'll have to deal with them. Fine. Will they move? No, they will not.
I probably could have handed off command of the squad to her. But back then, I'll admit I was eager for action. The aliens had taken so much from us. There was something satisfying about returning the favor to them directly.
We could actually hit 4 enemies with a claymore. That's probably the best claymore we'll get. Yeah. But I would have to move a little bit closer to place it. And then probably move away. As an alternative, we could try to only trigger 1 pod. Like this one, for example. We'll only hit 3 enemies, but that might be a safer option, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's a safer option. Okay, let's move towards them first. Oh, there's another pod in the back. Right, that's a lot of enemies. Can't say I'm too happy about that. There's also a chance they will move, so let's set up with Overwatch, shall we? Just in case they decide to move. And Jane should go to the high ground. But let's use Overwatch first.
Scanning.
Okay, looks good.
My eyes are peeled.
So let's place the beacon. It is a little bit risky because they might move. But I don't want to waste too much time, you know. Alright, let's just place it. It's fine. So the plan is to trigger just 1 pod. We'll see if that's going to work. It should work. Hopefully. Okay, great. Here comes the other pod.
We had to figure this cannon of theirs was meant to be pointed at us. I mean, there just wasn't anyone else out there worth hitting with a gun that big. The Avenger was the biggest threat on Advent's radar, and they had built a weapon worthy of shooting us out of the sky.
Okay, well... if I take a shot right now, I will trigger both pods. Which means we need to wait 1 more turn. And find a better position. I'm not sure if there is a good position for this. Well, yeah, there is, kind of. Just checking. How about over here? No? We would actually have line of sight to the beacon from this tile, but then I will be flanked. Still, if we take a shot at it from here, that should only trigger one pod. Which is exactly what I want. Just one pod. That's way too many enemies. Okay, let's set up right here. It is slightly risky, but we always have the beacons. We should be fine. We just need to trigger one pod. So, Overwatch still. Jane. Let's keep the Overwatch, shall we?
Heading out.
Okay, Overwatch.
Covering now.
We still need some reloads, actually. Let's maybe do that.
You ready for me?
Overwatch confirmed.
Good enough.
I'm on Overwatch.
If the Avenger had been flight-worthy at the time, I might have suggested we try to steal Advent's new toy rather than destroy it. Would have made for a hell of a deck gun. Still, it's hard to describe how pretty it was when we finally lit that thing up.
Just trying to find an alternative location. This one would also work, but we won't have cover like that either. I guess cover is a luxury at this point. Yup. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Fine, we are doing it. Here. So that should only trigger one pod. I think. I'm not totally sure about that. Yes. Okay. Now we need to kill them without moving into their range. Which is the hard part. We could try to hack the mech, but if I take control of the mech, we will trigger everything else. So, no. We could maybe kill it with combat protocol. We would need 8 damage, not 7. It's an option. I would prefer to not use a Mimic Beacon right now. So, how do we do this? That's our best chance to kill the priest. Solomon. Yeah, we need to be really careful about this. Now, I could use Vault, but then we'll lose our focus, obviously. Still, that might not be a bad idea. It will be a guaranteed kill. So, a much safer way to do it. What about Jane? She can go up here, but then she won't have cover. 67% on the mech. If we can hit the mech, then we could guarantee a kill. But we also have a chance to kill the mech right now, without wasting that shot. Let's use combat protocol on the mech. It will either die or it will have 1 health left. It's down, nice. Good job. I'm a little bit worried about the Lancer. So what now? I'm going with Vault. But what about the priest? Oh, and we can still do something with Jane. Well, I can't really move too much. I can't go to the high ground, we'll be flanked if we do that. I would prefer to avoid that. Right here. That will be better. 47%. It's not terrible. Could have been better. No, we missed. Oh well. You tried.
Not even close.
So that leaves us with Bradford and Solomon. We just need to hit the priest. Come on, Bradford. How hard can that be? Seriously now? What the heck? Well, that's annoying. Oh, nice, hair trigger. Let's try that again, shall we? Here, So now he will get sustain, which I suppose is fine. And we'll use Volt on the trooper. Yeah, alright, let's kill the trooper. I don't want anyone to get hit. So that leaves us with the Lancer. Unfortunately, he might attack our Reaper, but oh well. That's acceptable risk. Stasis. I can live with that. I mean, the priest will definitely die. He has 1 health left. Let's see what the Lancer is going to do. He can go up. No, he will attack... Okay, stand for 1 turn. He attacked Solomon. That's actually fine.
Little did we know that we would end up seeing another version of their cannon again in the future. And they almost got us with it too. But that's another story altogether.
Oh yeah, Igor is actually still concealed, so the Lancer was not able to attack him. Right. Let's get our focus back, shall we? Then we'll have Volt available again. And then the priest. The priest should be the easy part. We can actually flank him. No, not really. But we got the high ground. I'm not too worried about that. What's our chance to hit? What about Jane? She can take a shot from up here.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's go. And then we'll need a reload. Here, he's dead. So, let's prepare for the last 2 pods.
I'm reserved.
Because that's going to be problematic. So again, we need to trigger just 1 of them. We still got the beacons, fortunately. And we will use them, definitely. Overwatch. And does that. I think we still need 1 reload on Bradford. So, get over here, Bradford. Yep. I don't think we'll be getting any more early bird bonus, so there's no need to rush this anymore.
Got it covered.
Oh yeah, we need 1 more reload over there.
I see everything.
They don't seem to be too eager to move.
There's no one over here.
Okay, 1 more reload. Oh great, now we got a fire. Where the heck did that fire even come from? What? That's a bit weird.
Back in.
Is that a fake fire? Seems to be. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Let's move away from that. Now, how do we handle these last 2 groups? I kind of want this fire to go away, I'm not gonna lie.
Always wondered what this was like.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be an actual fire. You know, one that will make us burn. And I kind of need that cover, you know? I do, I really do. Okay, back into cover we go. And Bradford. And then... Shen. And Solomon can be somewhere on the right side. Doesn't really matter too much for him. We could even move him to the low ground. Now, how the heck do we do this? I'll just have to shoot one of them, probably. We could just walk into range and trigger the berserkers. That might be better. I think that might actually be better.
I am at your service.
Let's wait 1 more turn. I don't think they will move at this point, because they would have moved by now.
First, get close here.
That fire is so weird. Well, anyway, how do we do this? We got 100. But if I take a shot, at a target that's not wounded, I will miss out on some damage because we got blood trail. It might be best to just walk into the range, like this. The berserkers will run towards us anyway. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. The berserkers can't use cover regardless. So, like this. We just need to be careful to not lose anyone. Okay, we need to handle this before triggering the last pod. We got a Viper. Now, that Viper might be a problem, because if he pulls someone in, then we will trigger the last pod. We need to do 48 damage to the berserkers. That's going to be rough. Yeah. And we definitely need a beacon right now. One beacon. Let's take a shot. Yep, let's do that. 7 damage. Then we can take a shot with Igor. Maybe move away from the Viper first. Yeah, I would prefer to not be too close to the Viper.
Folk says I am to obey.
I don't think concealment matters too much at this point. No, probably not. Not to mention we still have Shadow, which means I can still enter concealment before we engage the last pod. Can we even kill that berserker? That's a good question. It's down to 12. We might be able to. We got stun strike. Not much point using that right now. So Shen can take a shot. We still need that beacon. Alright, Shen, go for it. Oh, she needs to move first, apparently. Okay then. I like my high ground. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Back here will be fine. We will still be in range. 100. We should be able to kill it now. Yes, we can. This will be fine. And we can still move after. Okay, let's go for it. And then we'll throw the beacon. Looking good so far. So, let's move. Into full cover, preferably. And then the beacon. I'm staying where I am. Okay, beacon. Hopefully it will counter all three. But I don't know about that. It will depend on the move order. If the berserker goes first, then we'll get hit either by the Viper or by the Codex. Most likely. We need the berserker. Oh, yep, he will go first, damn it. Oh well, just don't do 12, thanks. Oh, he didn't actually attack. He might have been too far away. So there's the Codex and then the Viper. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Here. Now, we still have to kill that berserker, mind you. And we need the Viper to come closer to us. So, berserker first. Although, I wouldn't mind getting rid of the Codex. That would be nice. That would be nice indeed. Well, first, Jane can hit the berserker. Maybe move into cover first. It's a little bit dark up here. It's kind of hard to see. Where can we move and have cover? Right here? That will do. Better if we move closer, but I really want to have cover. We can also jump down and then attack. Or we could shoot Codex in the face. We got options. Does she have Talon rounds? I'm not sure. I know Bradford does. Yeah, we don't know. I know Bradford has Talon rounds though. So how do we do this? Solomon will do guaranteed 7 damage. I don't think I can do 12 to the Codex, unfortunately. Not really. We should really kill the Berserker, though. Let's focus on the Berserker, shall we? I'm just a little bit torn about where we should be standing. Definitely away from the Viper. I'm mostly worried about my chance to hit. 82. Yeah, that's not amazing. Here, got it. We still need a lot more damage, though. I would prefer to not use the Mimic Beacon on this turn. So let's try to do it without. So we don't need any more focus. I could just attack the Berserker, but let's not do it just yet, since that's guaranteed anyway. Shen can take a shot. Like this. That's 100. Nice one. We need 12 more damage. Bradford. We got Bradford, Igor, and Solomon. So let's take a shot with Igor, maybe. From over here. I would prefer to spread out at least a little bit. And back up. Yeah, let's move away from the Viper. For obvious reasons. I'm keeping Shadow for now. 88. Nice one. So now Solomon can finish the job. Guaranteed. And we can still try to hit the Codex. That might not be a good idea, actually. Because it will clone and then one of the clones will use Sonic Bomb and the other clone will actually shoot us. So I'd rather avoid that kind of scenario. It's best if we just ignore the Codex right now, I think. Unless we can get like almost a guaranteed crit. We can get a pretty good chance, but that will involve being in range of the Viper, and I really don't want that. Yeah, no, let's maybe avoid that. We could try to take a shot from up here, if we really want to shoot the Codex, that is. I don't want to do that. Just kill the Berserker first. Okay, that should be safe. I'm not leaving the Berserker alive, that's for sure. Goodbye. We could also technically throw a beacon, but that feels like a bit of a waste. I'd rather keep that for the last group. There's a priest in that group. A shield bearer. So now run. Over here. That's still in range of the Viper. I want to be out of range of the Viper. Apparently I can't go here. Well, alright. I don't know about this. Over here? That seems to be the only reasonable option. Fine. Here you go. Don't die on me, bro. So what the heck do we do with Bradford? We can just Overwatch? Yeah, let's just Overwatch. Maybe we'll hit the Viper. But we will probably... Oh, we will shoot the Codex and miss. And now we will eat the Sonic Bomb, which is fine. Yep, Sonic Bomb. That's fine. Here comes the Viper. It might still pull someone in. No, 2 damage. Okay. What about that Codex? That Viper is getting on my nerves. How do we handle this right now? Good question, very good question. I don't know about that. We can use combat protocol on the Codex. That will only do 4 damage. Well, I have to slash it, I don't have much of a choice. We could shoot it with Igor first. From over here, for example. That will be out of range of the Viper. Yes, that means we won't get blood trail, but that's fine. I just wanted to teleport somewhere. Maybe to the high ground.
I cannot hunt without bullets.
Okay, this is fine.
I know where you are.
Yeah, this is fine. So... we can slash the codex. We can actually kill the codex with combat protocol now. Yep, let's do that. So we'll move out of the sonic bomb and then use combat protocol. Here, that will be a kill. Yes, nice camera angle. Super useful. Shows all the action. Now we can slash the other codex. Where do we end the move? On this side. Okay. So, Jane. Oh, that wasn't even a kill, really. Well, it can't clone anymore, but it can teleport. I guess Bradford can finish the job. Works for me. That leaves us with the Viper. So, the Viper, not much I can do about that. Let's back up with Solomon. He's a little bit low on health. I'm just saying.
I can reach it.
Let's keep him safe. So, that's done. Now the Viper has to move towards us, or it can join the other pod. No, he's coming. Okay. Now we can finish him off, hopefully. First reload.
Fresh ammo.
We should be able to hit him from the high ground. Well, I also need to reload. We could also throw a grenade, maybe? Yeah, you know what? Let's try to throw a grenade. Is this close enough? Yes, it is.
Eat it.
Grenade it is then. That will blow up his cover. Reload. He's not dead yet.
My best work.
We need literally 2 more damage. Well then, Solomon can do that. With the pistol. Or with Vault, but I'd rather keep my focus. If we miss, we got other options still. And we will indeed miss. Okay, Jane can take a shot. Here, it's down. So that leaves us with one last pod. 1000. So, reload. We still got 1 beacon, which means the last pod should be pretty easy. However, let's not get overconfident. We know exactly where it is. Oh, now they are moving. Wait, what? Why did that blow up? Not that I mind, but that was pretty funny. Okay, thanks. That did some damage to the shield bearer. Well then, so now we can enter concealment. And when we kill the shield bearer, that sounds like a good idea.
I will go.
And we need some reloads. Definitely.
Back online.
Let's just reload everything. And I will stay on the high ground. They are a little bit far away, but I like my high ground.
Give me a minute.
So Shen and Jane.
On the move. Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it. I'll maintain my
Just need to be
watch.
careful about Solomon. Now, where can we stand to get full cover? Because we might get revealed after that shot. We can't really get full cover. Partial cover will have to be enough, I'm afraid. Well, actually, yeah, we can take a shot from up here. And no. Yeah, that's partial cover as well. I guess that will have to do. Fine, let's go here. And move everyone else a little bit closer. Let's move everyone else to the high ground. Sure. No reason not to. The only problem is cover. And Shen, off you go. We are not in a rush. We can take our time to set up.
No one gets by me.
I don't think they will move at this point. They would have done that by now. So we can stand right here. And then take a shot from full cover. And hopefully kill the shield bearer. Yeah, that will kill the shield bearer, guaranteed. But before we do that, let's move a little bit closer with everyone else. Yep, over here will do. Maybe with Shen. Yeah, that looks decent. Over here works. And then either Overwatch or keep our actions. Probably best to keep them. Well, Shen can Overwatch. She doesn't have combat protocol anymore. Jane could also maybe Overwatch. Hold on, where can we go? Yeah, our options are a little bit limited now. That's the problem. We could go to the low ground. But our chance to hit won't be amazing.
Solid copy.
Okay, sure, low ground is fine. And we'll do it on the next turn. And Solomon, he needs to be a tiny little bit closer.
This is a safe position.
Done.
Shoot whatever moves, right?
I'm watching.
So, let's finish this, shall we? Overwatch with Shen? Yeah, definitely.
Come get some.
No Overwatch with Jane, I don't think so. We always have Slash. Bradford has the beacon, so no Overwatch for him. Yep, that's the only Overwatch we'll be using. And let's kill the shield bearer. That will definitely kill him. Well, actually, now it might not. But that's okay, I'm taking that shot anyway. I don't think Blood Trail is actually factored into this damage down here. So this should be +1. Which means it will actually kill him. Here, he's dead. Nice. 2000. And we didn't even get revealed. Nice. So, Purifier, Priest, and a Trooper, right? Go, go, Shen! Missed. Okay, fine.
You're in the video simulations.
So, we will definitely be using a Mimic Beacon right now, but let's see if we can maybe kill one of them. We can do guaranteed 7 damage. There's no way I'm using Grant on the Purifier, forget about it. Jane. Okay. Just checking my options. We can actually flank the Priest like this. Cover doesn't really matter, because we will be using the beacon. Yeah, let's flank the Priest and then take a shot. 85% and 74% chance to crit. We got him, nice. And he didn't even get sustained.
Target neutralized.
Good job. And we might be able to kill the Trooper. There's a pretty good chance. In before we kill all of them. It's not impossible. So, Trooper. 8 damage, please. No, 7 damage. Fine. Okay, I guess that's that. So now the beacon. Yup. There we go. And let's move away. Slightly. So now they will both target the beacon, and we can finish them off on our next turn. That was a pretty interesting mission, I have to say. It could have been very, very different. It was so easy to trigger 3 pods all at the same time. And that would have been a disaster. Even with 2 mimic beacons, that would still be hard. So, right, let's just kill these guys and get the heck out of here. So, Jane, she can flank the purifier, let's do that.
The power source they're using to charge that gun is different than anything I've ever seen. We could be looking at the very latest and greatest in Advent tech. It's almost a shame to blow it up.
Look at the bright side, it will be a really nice explosion.
All we had to do now was plant the bomb.
Yeah, now they are all dead, because the purifier blew up the trooper. Let's blow up the gun and get the heck out of here, shall we? Yep. Let's go, everyone. We are done here. And I'm glad we are.
Mario.
The score should be pretty good. So, plant the explosives. And let's get the heck out.
Now we just needed to get clear before the fireworks. We can no longer hide.
Plus 10,000. Nice. So, let's get the heck out, shall we? We'll need 2 turns or so to get out. Yep, Jen is quite far away.
Fast as I can.
Let's go.
I wonder how hard the other missions will be, because this one was actually pretty hard. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
On my way.
Let's go, everyone. We are done here. Time to leave.
I'm next.
Getting out of here. Getting out of here.
I'm out of here. I am done here.
And we're out. Plus 5,000. So that's 91,600.
Oh, it was quite a show. I really can't describe it. It was a hard fight. Maybe harder than we were hoping for. But at the end of the day, Advent had one less toy to play around with.
Only 1 soldier wounded.
That explosion took out most of what Advent brought with them. But Shen still managed to salvage a few components to improve our gear.
Alright, let's pick up the PCS. We don't have any yet, so that will be a nice upgrade. And there's no way I'm losing the mimic beacons. The combat sims are a better option here anyway. So, combat sims. We got some new abilities: run and gun, silent killer, needle, channel, capacitor discharge, and conceal. Nice.
It wasn't until later we found out who it was Advent had captured trying to blow up their cannon. Peter Osei and his wrecking crew were one of the only groups willing to venture into the city centers, and he made quite a reputation for himself taking down high-value Advent targets. As you might imagine, that also put him on a short list of resistance targets that the aliens were falling all over themselves to capture or kill. In Osei's case, he was finally rounded up during the convoy raid, and now he found himself imprisoned in the heart of the city. Even people not willing to associate with the Resistance had heard of Osei in those days, especially in the cities. It would have been a huge blow to morale if we had let Advent execute him. Not that that was our only motivation.
Alright then, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.